Hi. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to your fantastic Monday, August the 18th, 2025, episode 1317, part 2. Your daily bread passage for your Monday. God will keep it. From Ancetus, derived from 1 John 3, 1 through 6. So if you're excited about this one, smash the like button. Comment how your Monday has been going so far and what's the plans for the rest of your day. So hope everyone's having a wonderful day so far, and looking forward to what God, how God will keep it. Anne writes, wealthy benefactors in communities across the United States have made an inspiring promise to students. If they get good grades throughout the 13 years of school in their district, the benefactors will pay for the 4 years at a public community college or university in their state. Statistics have shown in some cities that this motivates the students, rich and poor, to start doing well immediately after they hear the news. And one teacher said it's been a total shift in the mindset. Every kindergartner will tell you they're going to college. It's reality. The promise of what's to come increased their desire and hope for their future. I wish I had heard that back in the day, even though I did enjoy my high school years, but I wish I heard that back in the day. That we could just train. I say, hey, and then get hold of the people in the school systems that I'm having to move to another state. Can we move that deal into the next state for the if I do good in my 4 years of high school? Can we put that deal in and about the college thing? But back then I wasn't worried about going to college. In a way, I wasn't even worried about it. And still to this day, I didn't want to go to college. I mean, I went to technical colleges and I've gone to the Word of Life Bible Institute, but to actually go to a college like a community college or university, I wouldn't know the ins and outs of it. That was just the way I am, I guess. But the Apostle John talked about a promise of what's to come that helped motivate the early believers in their faith. And Jesus promised to return, and when he does, John says, we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is. 1 John 3:2. We encourage He encouraged his readers, all who have this hope in him, purify themselves just as he is pure. Verse 3, which is our key passage. All who have this hope in him purify themselves just as he is pure. So we all have this confident hope that one day we will see Jesus, and because of that promise, our desire to be more like him increases because we're loved by him and love him in return. Yeah, that's true. We basically want to. We know our loved ones are in the same passage that we've lost, and we want to see them again. So we want to be more like Jesus to be able to see them again. And if you don't believe in that phrase, then what do you think? What are you doing? If you have love for your loved ones that you've lost, and you know where they're at, you know they're in the afterlife or whatever you want to call, you would, and if you know you could see them again, you'd get on board. You get on board and be like Christ. Because the more you're like Christ, the closer you will be to seeing your loved ones once again. And I can't wait. I have so many loved ones didn't, I basically didn't get to say a last goodbye to them, and I want to see them again. And just like I lost my good friend Miss Ida Hammond the other day, they had their celebration of life on Saturday. Just like her, I didn't get to I didn't get to say goodbye, but I know I'll be able to. It's like there's no goodbye. It's just see them later. We'll see them at a later point of time. And when we do, it's like, oh, it's good to see you again. I haven't seen you in a long time. So, so what a time that will be when we see Jesus face to face. What a day that will be when my Jesus I shall see. When I look upon his face, the one who saved me by his grace. And when he takes me by the hand and leads me through the promised land, what a day, glorious day that will be. So until then, we keep following him, growing in our faith, and anticipating his coming. God will keep his promise. And that's what God will keep. He will keep his promise. He will never leave us nor forsake us. And he will be there until we see him. If we keep believing. So how can you keep walking closely with Jesus, and in what ways do you want to become more like him? And it sounds like a broken record, but your thoughts in the comments. Q1 and Q2. I'm getting a little PO'd. I keep pleading and pleading and pleading, and nobody is answering these questions. All I get is those little comments about, oh, thank you for this or thank you for that. Give me some answers. That's all I'm asking. Just start responding to these questions and help me understand them a little better so I can put my own answers with them. That's a simple common knowledge. So, but pondering those questions, say this phrase, which should be on the screen and in the description box below. I look forward to seeing you, Jesus, and not to and to being made whole in every way. Excuse me, sorry for getting a little tongue tied on that one. And in our Bible reading today will be on the screen and in the description box below. Psalm 100 through 102, and in the first chapter of the book of 1 Corinthians. We're finished Romans, now we're starting on 1 Corinthians. So, coming up tomorrow in your terrific Tuesday, August 19th, part 2 of your 1318, we'll be learning about hints of God's glory from Brent Hackett, derived from Revelation 4, 1-4, and then 6-11. Our key verse will be verse 3. And then our Bible reading for tomorrow is Psalm 103 and 104, and in 1 Corinthians chapter 2. So stay tuned for those. I'll get to those later tonight, but you'll see those tomorrow. You'll see that one tomorrow after 1. And then the Days of Praise will be at 7, normal times. So coming up later at 7 is your Fantastic Monday, August the 18th, 2025, Turning Point, episode 760. And we will have Grace in the Courtroom. Our beginning passage is John 20:23, but that verse will be involved in the recommended reading, John 20:19-23. There is a where my top thing, there is a footnote in that one. And then our turning point is from C.S. Lewis. And then our scripture for the day is Jeremiah 47 and 48. So So I love you. I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Keep on keeping on and trusting God, and He'll keep you safe in all you say and do, and He'll see you through it. God bless everyone. God bless America in 2025 and beyond. And until later, peace out, everybody. So long. Have a great rest of your fantastic Monday afternoon, and come back after 7, where we'll have Grace in the Courtroom. I hope you come back and find out what that's going to be about. So have a great rest of your afternoon, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.